Make a bunch more bandages. Take those and then those and maybe I think 2 more. Almost 1 more. I don't go anywhere without a stack of bandages, just FYI. Let's look at our journal. 15 men in a dead man's chest. Among the wreckage on the shore, I found a pirate skeleton. A note lying nearby mentioned a buried chest of gold. So we will do that. We're going to wait a minute to do it. We're going to try to do a little bit of upgrading first. So we also have challenges as we go. Hunt 20 of the blue dodos and hunt 40 of the boars. And that will unlock trophies of those, which is kind of fun. And then we are currently in the middle of how my shore adventure began. So we have lit the bonfire, set up camp, killed a boar. Now we're going to craft some new boots. And to do that, we need to make another crafting table called the armor and clothes. But you'll see, well, I need more fabric. Here, let's make more fabric. I don't think we still have enough. Nope. More fabric for us. Which means we need quite a bit of fiber, which I can't pick up because my inventory is full. Awesome. Hold please. Let's see if we can make a basic storage device. Yes, like a little basket to put our stuff in. Like so. Hold you and you and you and you and you. Mostly the food. We'll always carry a little, always gonna carry a little bit of wood with us. That's good. You know, we'll probably pick up more of that, so I'd rather store the wood. And I don't really care about those right now, but that's okay. We're gonna leave inventory room. It's nice. So we could smash plant things out here. But it is much better, I think. This is clay also. We'll come back and get some of that. Much better, I think, to find their little stands. So they're ficus trees. And at places throughout the jungle, you'll find little clusters of tiny ficus. Or small ficus. Hi, piggy. Wow. I mean, I appreciate the opportunity for... That's like new that they're just randomly spawning on you. Thanks. I appreciate the opportunity to get the boar skin, but wow. Hide? Hide is the word. Oh, look, a mine shaft. We need this too. Let's, and there seems to be some tiny ficus over here. Tiny ficus. So I like these because you don't have to do the whole chop down a tree and then chop up the trunk. And the ficus themselves have plant material on them. So it's kind of like best bang for your buck for harvesting wood and fiber. Like, look how much wood we've gotten from them, and they're itty bitty. And they're usually like surrounded by fiber. Which is, fiber is the bread and butter of this game. Like, if you want to talk about the importance of resources, wood is very significant, but fiber, everything is made out of fiber. Particularly the early building pieces are all fiber-based. Okay, I know we need to go make the boots. I'm still a little bit obsessed here with our... We need, like, I'll feel better when we have, like, 100 fiber in our pockets. And then we can actually craft some stuff. Okay, and we're here at a mine. So let's run inside so I can show you. And hopefully this is just a straight up material mine. So you can also build inside of here. So I'm going to actually put down a couple of torches so that we can see what we're doing. And there's some waste rock and poor copper ore. I think I want to get... Ooh, we got copper ore. That should unlock a bunch of stuff for us. I'm trying to rush copper tools is what I'm doing. And I think we need 5 copper for each tool. So I'm kind of simultaneously trying to get enough resources to build with, which is where all this lovely rock is going to come in handy. And wood that we've been gathering. But processing ore takes time too. So while we're out adventuring, I want our copper to be cooking. And we're going to put another... And we're just going to leave these lights in here. The copper will respawn after about 4 to 6 in-game hours. So we'll be able to farm this over and over again. And the torches will not impact the spawns. So you can just leave your caves lit up, which I really, really appreciate. I'm having a hard time waiting for my stamina to regen before I'm smacking rocks again. There we go. There's a rhythm to it. It's a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And then you wait, and then a 1 and a 2 and a 3. And then you wait, and then a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Now we also need clay in order to do anything with all these goodies. Check our inventory. They do only stack to 24, so we're gonna watch it. There's enough in here to completely fill an empty inventory, or there should be. Because there are multiple copper nodes. Okay, and whatever ish rested buff, tiny rested buff I had from our campfire is now gone. And you can see that my stamina regen rate is now abysmal. We got, I think we have enough to make, at the very least, a copper pickaxe and a copper axe. That's really my only goal. So that then we can come back in here and do this much faster. Get all that? We did. Am I gonna put one more light in here? I am. There we go. Okay, we'll be back for the rest. As you can see, there's multiple, like, there's more through here. I think it's just more mine shaft. Yeah. It just goes and goes. Which is lovely. I love that. I love the mining in this. Very well balanced. Okay, let's run back to the house that is not a house yet. How am I doing on space? Pretty good. I want to just stop for a little bit more wood and plant material on our way. And if we come across another piggy, that'd be great. I think we need 5 hide to make our boots that the game is wanting us to make. We need to make some pirate booties. I also need y'all to be thinking about cool ship names. I'm really tempted to go for Booty Hall. Booty Hall is the name of the ship. Our first boat. Oh, I don't know. We're gonna get a tiny boat first, and then we'll get a big boat later. And as soon as we make our boots, I think we'll get the beginner boat of boatiness. Okay, away we go. Picking up stuff. Breakfast! Ow! Oh, he's gonna kick my butt. He looks so sinister in the dark. Goodness. Got my bird meat. Oh, look. It's a friend. Dr. Galen, long time no see.
I remain at your service.
Oh, thank God it's you. You cannot imagine how glad I am to see you, Captain. You hired me but a day before we sailed, so allow me to introduce myself once again. Galen Skelton, ship surgeon. I'm truly delighted you survived. How did you end up here, Doc? After the boarding, the pirates dragged me to their camp to stitch wounds and treat hangovers. Fortunately, I managed to commandeer a boat and escape. Lucky I ran into you. Sticking together gives us a fighting chance. Please let me stay in your camp. Sure. Make yourself comfortable, but I do have a few questions for you. Gladly, I'll tell you everything I can. Do you know anything about the strange markings on my body, Doc? Well, how often do you visit brothels? Oh, this guy. I knew a fellow once, caught all manner of things there, once even a wife. I take it they appeared after the pirate attack. Tell me if you feel unwell, even if it's only a case of dizziness. I don't want to be left alone on this island. I don't blame you. Any ideas on how we get out of here? Not far from here, I saw a few ships run aground. Some of them still look salvageable. Even so, managing the repairs with just two of us will be a total task. Miracles do indeed happen, but without a cup of coffee, I'm hardly capable of them. I like this guy. The pirates took many prisoners, not just me. We must free them. They can help repair a ship and return us to civilization. Okay. Did you see what happened to my ship? After they threw you overboard, they put the ship to the torch. You have my condolences, Captain. Wow, they burned it. Rude. Okay, then whatever our ship name is, it needs to be like name of ship 2, the second version. Do you know where we are, Doctor? Not far from Tortuga, in one of the nameless islands used by runaways and smugglers. I doubt this scrap of land is even marked on the charts. I came here by boat, but it will not get us to Tortuga. These waters are crawling with pirates. They would sink us the moment they spot us. Okay. How did you manage to escape? The pirate camp was attacked by the drowned. At first I thought I was hallucinating, but no hallucination snaps necks like that. An almighty fright broke out. While the gentlemen were busy, I borrowed a boat and escaped, hoping for the best. Very smart man. Okay, the doctor's important. He is your first companion. He lives at the camp. He doesn't come with you. But you should occasionally go up and talk to him and say, do you have anything for me? And he'll say, yes, take this. It might come in handy. And he just gave us a healing potion that I can't carry because my pockets are full. There we go. Minor healing potion. Very nice. So he'll occasionally give you those. Oh. Cool. You know what else this game has? Loot drops. See that glowy thing out there? Okay. We need to look at our journal because we've got a bunch of stuff. Rescuing the crew. The pirates are holding plenty of sailors captive. If we free them, they might help us get off this island. Have the windows open for the nice breeze. Chilly Willy. So we need to do that. And then I need a bigger boat. Even if this island looks like paradise, it won't last long here. I need to get back to civilization. We'll check the shipwreck sites that are marked on the map. And maybe we can get one of them afloat again. So we're going to go off and do that. We've also unlocked our fast travel bell, which will help us. Which means, and we discovered copper. So now we have the ability to make charcoal kilns, to make charcoal, and smelting furnaces to smelt the copper into copper ingots. Very nice. We have better gear available to us, including a bigger backpack and the armor and clothing workshop. And we can fill our lamp. And we've unlocked, because we picked up spicy peppers, spicy chicken with sweet potato. That sounds lovely. And spicy skewered crab and healing potions. Lovely. So more of our little resources and things for this area have unlocked. If we go to the character tab, I am still level 1. I'm about halfway there. I have no extra points in any of these skill sets. Strength, agility, precision, mastery, vitality, and endurance. Endurance is your stamina. Vitality, clearly your health. Mastery is critical hit chance. Precision has to do with ranged weapons like guns and muskets. Agility is agility weapons like a rapier or a sword. Strength for strength weapons like clubs, maces, and halberds. And it says it on there. So the thing that the game is waiting for us to do is to make a pair of boots. And to do that, we need to have a covered location. And so I'm going to try, let's see how many resources we have. What do I have? I've got like I have 0 plant fiber. How? Oh no, there it is. We have a little bit of stone, a little bit of wood. And we have a fast travel bell. So let's see the things we can build. So many things have unlocked now. Now we have charcoal kiln and smelting furnace. We need clay to do those. That might be our first order business. Now we can make a bed. We also have cool labels we can add. And we've unlocked a complete set of building. Lots of stone pieces and stick pieces, but you can see all of them require, like most of these, except for the stone, require plant fiber. Like every bit of these. That's wood. These are all plant fiber. So, ooh, the stone walls. That's nice. Roofs are plant fiber. Beams. Got some cute windows and doors. Stairs and fences. And then decorations. Now, decorations are important because decorations give us a rested buff inside our campfire range. And you can use each decoration category. One of those decorations will count towards your rested buff. So for example, if I put a bench, if we build a bench here, you can see that in the lower left it has rested. Stamina now regenerating faster. We have comfort level 1. If I put the bench down, we now have comfort level 2. If I go back to the seating area and I now put down a stool, it does not change our comfort level. So only one item out of each category of decoration is going to contribute to your comfort level, right? So we'll put 1 seat, 1 table, 1 shelf, 1 wardrobe, 1 canopy, 1 lighting, 1 dish, and 1 miscellaneous, and we should get a comfort level of like 10 out of all that. But before I do that, we need to build an actual building. And the sun is coming up. It's a perfect time to build. I'm going to get rid of our tent here. And build something. Let's see. What are our floors and walls? Take 1 wood. Oh, good. 1 wood. I can handle 1 wood. Let's get us a little bit. Of course, we're doing a dock. Can I raise and lower you, maybe? Oh, yes, we can. Let's do it. What, a little bit realistic because there are storms. Like, not crazy tall, but big enough to jump on a ship, maybe. There will also need to be... I'm totally out of room already. It's okay. Get up there. Which way should the house go? Feel like I would put the house this way, maybe. Okay. And does Winnie go big or go home? A little bit. We're just gonna start with, maybe we'll start there. We'll start with a little 2x3 and maybe make it 2-story. Yes, our little cottage on the water. Okay, and if I could get you to snap there, that'd be great. Nice. And let's do, I'm gonna do some rock walls because I have plenty of rock. Do I have rock pillars? I do. Can I do some of those too? I can. Let's do some on the corners. I mean, if you thought there wasn't gonna be building, if you thought I was excited about this game and there was no building in it, you were crazy. Because That's what Winnie does. Okay, we're gonna make this a little closer because we're just gonna smoosh our door right between these. Right? And so then if we go to little, she says, rock walls. Nope, I wanna do it like there. I'm just gonna go spin it around like that. So by building it like on the inside of that block, we get some depth to there. It's so good. I don't think we're gonna have enough resources to do all this, but we're gonna try. There's a couple windows. Let's go ahead and do a door. And then let's do above the door. And then, yes, I'm gonna do these like this. And what we'll do is we'll expand this from here, right? Like we're gonna start small, but there's room to go out either direction. Like all we gotta do is knock down a couple little walls. And what do we want to do here? I think 2 more little windows is fine. This is kind of a nice view. We definitely want an ocean view. Probably gonna run out of rock. That's okay. What are we gonna do here? I think maybe we'll be a little more conservative. Let's leave our space for workbenches and things. And then how are we doing on windows? Let's see. That's 10 plant fiber for a window. I think I may hold off on all of those being filled in until we get our floors and walls up. Let's do that. Whole ground floor is stone. We'll do wooden floors upstairs. And I'm out of rocks. Okay. That's okay. Because I think we can still do a roof on here. Let's do floors. And if we hit Q and go to build mode, I can change my view to a top view so that I can set these guys up high. Nice. There we go. Totally gonna run out of plant fiber too. I may or may not be a perfectionist here. Okay, and then I would also like a staircase to get up there. Let's do that. We walk in the door. Maybe let's do that here in the back. Because we have some 45-degree stairs. And if I twirl them around like this, they should fit right there. Beautiful. I should be able to walk up here. Nice. I'm going to change my camera angle back to normal. And we will use tiny floors to do this so that we still have room to walk up those stairs, right? And hopefully we have enough to fill some of this in so I can get workbenches in here. It's a miracle! We got a roof on! Ahaha! Okay. Tiny starter house is tiny. And so let's do a little bit of relocating our workbench. In here, let's see, I think just right as we walk in the doors. Great. Boom. And then because now we can put the armor and clothing thing, and I'm out of fabric. We get it that time, I think. I think we have it. Yeah, nice. Now we have a clothing thing, and we can not make survivor's boots because I don't have enough coarse fabric. Hold on. Now can I make them? Boots! Boom. Yay! We made our boots. That's so exciting. And here they are. And we're just going to pop them on our person. I'm going to save our old material because we can recycle it. Okay, let's make some storage in here. So we have places to put things. I only have 19 nails right now, so we're going to go with our plant fiber baskets. How much are these? 5. I almost want to say Horse fabric, bro, those are expensive. I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna put a crate outside because we're gonna put our smelty stuff over there. So I want that to hold the copper to get it out of my inventory. Right? So I can take most of this. Nice. And in fact, you can just hold bulk resources. And then I can pick this up and bring it inside. Oop. Basketo. To kind of start some semblance of storage in here. We'll replace these with chests. I just need a place to put things that fall from animals and that we eat. Also seeds. And then random gear that I don't want to carry around. Or random resources. Hello? Don't know why that wasn't going in there. It's odd. No, I'll carry that healing potion. You can go in there. You can go in there. That's food. The storage system in this game is 10 out of 10 chef's kiss. So good. But I'm kind of let's see. What do I have in the way of, like, do we have enough to build a couple of comfort pieces? Let's see. Like a wall torch? Yes. Can I move, please? Let's go. We'll put a couple of torches inside. And then let's see. Let's make a little stool. Like maybe we want to sit down and work on our armor. And then maybe a table might be nice to eat our breakfast at. This can be anywhere in the campfire range. So maybe we have a table up with a bonfire to cook on. We can put shelves. Trying to up our comfort level. I'm gonna check, what do we need? Plant fiber, which I'm out of. What else can I make that doesn't need plant fiber? None of it. It's all... Okay, here's wood. Can I have a bucket? There's a hole in my bucket. And then miscellaneous. Let's see. How about a large fish barrel on the dock? So now our comfort level is 6. And when we go away from the campfire, we'll be able to see that our rested buff is longer. So let's do some boiled crab and some dodo broth. And I'm going to save the meat for better food later. So we'll eat both of those. Let's go find some clay so we can start processing this. Or look at that right here. Because we want better tools. Yay, Clay! My uncle's name is Clay. Kirk! I know, I wasn't expecting to do a stream, but because I didn't stream yesterday, because my mom Sita had a garage sale, so I had to help her with it. And tomorrow I'm taking her to the airport, so I'm not streaming tomorrow. I was like, I want to stream. I want to stream Pirates. So here I am, streaming Pirates. And it is super fun. I think it is... I would like to see them do a tiny bit of balancing. Now, I've played less than 10 hours, so maybe my opinion is not rational. But I did go look up how to change the innies so I could at least just double the resource collection. It's a little... I mean... For the amount of items that are being used... It's a little bit time disrespecty, but that's just me.